Hey guys, welcome back. Just remember in the last video we started to make a knife out of a decent sized chunk of rebar. We're going to continue that today. This is how far we got. Whoop. So today I'm going to hammer in the point, going to thin it out, and as you can see, look, it goes straight and I got a warp right there. So we're going to hammer that flat again, and I think I might thin out the tang some. It's still kind of beefy, but yeah, so that's today's, and let's just get to it. I'm gonna go start the forge and then get to beating metal. Okay, so I got the tip hammered out. It turned out a little bit more wonky than I wanted, but that's okay. I can grind it off. But there is the shape of the blade. You can kind of see, most part I got it straight, but this is still really thick. So now I'm going to turn around in the forge, hammer out the tang some, thin it out, and then the forging of knife number 2.5 will be done. I know this isn't the tip that I originally wanted to do, but I think I needed to hammer the tip in first before I start anything else, because when I was trying to do it, the metal was too thin and it kept tacoing up on me. So I'm just going to go with this, and it's a decent little, you know, it's got a nice belly. It'll definitely be a chopper. It's kind of weighty, but it's going to lose a lot of weight once I thin out the tang and grind it down. So yeah, good progress. I'm happy with it. Not exactly what I was going for, but you know, hey, like I said, knife number 2.5. So now let's thin this down. Damn, this thing's hot. Okay, so I got it all hammered out now. Duh, I'm an idiot. Let me grab it. Alright. So this turned out to be kind of more of a fantasy shape than what I was going for, but here it is. I like it. Gentle curve in the handle. Nice little upsweep. I'm going to refine this on the grind, but a little bit of a warp. You see the tip goes that way, so I'm going to try to get that, but for the most part, pretty happy. So that's it. So we got to let this cool, and then once it cools, we're going to start grinding into bevels before heat treat, because it's much harder to grind after you heat treat it, which I learned on the first knife that I completed. If you remember, I quenched it and then started grinding, and it took me forever. So going to let this cool, then we'll grind into bevels, drill our hole. Oops, bad camera work. And then we'll drill our holes for where the pins are going to go for the handle. But yeah, pretty stoked. Looks pretty good. So let that cool, and I'll be back. Alright, so it's been, I don't know, about an hour and a half or so now, and it's cool. We can touch it. I got the grinder set up. I'm going to start grinding this in, and then once we're done with that, it'll be ready for heat treat, and we'll be able to quench it in oil. I'm excited. Let's get to grinding. It's going to be a long one. just had a catastrophic failure. My grinding belt has broke, and we're nowhere near done. So, but this is where we're sitting. You can see the start of the bevels here, and on that side I got the back of it straightened. Still got to grind these wavy parts here out. But yeah, so it's coming along from what it was. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. I just burnt myself. This is very hot. Ow. But, well, shit. I need a new grinding belt. I have other belts, but they are finishing belts. They're not for this kind of grinding. And shit. So we'll call the video there. As always, thanks for watching, and you know, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.